My dear friends, today's video is one of the most important updates I have ever shared with you, and I want you to listen closely from the very beginning. Why? Because what I am about to share affects millions of South Africans who depend on SASSA every single month. I know how deeply these payments matter. They are not just numbers. They are not just dates on a calendar. For many of you, this is your food, your medication, your electricity, your grandchildren's school uniforms, and your only lifeline in these difficult times. That is why today's update about the SASSA September 2025 payment date is more than just information. It is peace of mind, it is relief, and it is the security of knowing exactly when help is coming. Before we go further, I want to welcome you warmly to this channel. Here, we speak honestly, clearly, and with respect. We are like a family, supporting each other with real information, encouragement, and care. If you are new here, I kindly ask you, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you will never miss an important update about your grants, your pensions, and the changes that affect your daily life. And if you are already part of this community, I want to thank you from my heart for trusting me to bring you the truth in simple, clear language. Now, let us begin with why this update for September 2025 is so important. Every single month, when SASSA announces payment dates for the old age grant, the disability grant, and the child support grant, millions of South Africans wait anxiously. Some of you plan your shopping trips around these dates. Some of you need to know when to pay for taxes to collect your money. Others need to plan for sending money to loved ones in rural areas. And many of you, I know, count the days to make sure your households can survive without running out of food or electricity. This is why today we are going to go through all the confirmed dates, explain them clearly, and also talk about how these grants are more than just payments. They are dignity, survival, and hope for so many. So, let us talk about the SASSA September 2025 payments. First, we will cover the old age grant for our senior citizens, our mothers and fathers, the pillars of our families who have worked and sacrificed all their lives. Then, we will talk about the disability grant, for those who live with challenges every day but still fight with courage and strength. And finally, we will cover the child support grant, which helps families raise the next generation, even when money is tight and opportunities are few. Each of these grants plays a special role, and each one has its own payment date that we need to understand clearly. But before I give you the exact dates, let me say this: the government and SASSA have made it clear that these payment schedules are designed to prevent overcrowding, to reduce long queues, and to make sure that vulnerable people are paid first. That is why payments are spread over a few days and not given to everyone all at once. And for September 2025, the schedule has been carefully prepared once again. Are you ready? Let us begin with the old age grant. September is often a difficult month. Schools reopen after the winter break, expenses are high, and many families struggle. But SASSA has made sure that senior citizens will be first in line. That means if you or a loved one receives the old age grant, you can expect your payment to arrive at the very start of the payment cycle. For September 2025, the old age grant will be paid from Monday, 1 September 2025. This is wonderful news, because it means our elderly parents and grandparents will not have to wait long into the month. They will have their money ready to take care of essentials as soon as September begins. Think about it for a moment. On the very first day of the month, when many people are still worrying about how to stretch their budget, our senior citizens will already have their grant in their accounts. This brings such peace of mind. It allows them to buy medication without delay, to stock up on groceries, and to breathe a little easier knowing they can face the month ahead. And if you are supporting an elderly parent, you also benefit because you know they are taken care of right at the start of the month. Now, let us move to the disability grant. I want to pause here and say something from the heart. People living with disabilities often face extra challenges in life. Transport is harder. Healthcare is more expensive. Opportunities are fewer. And that is why the disability grant is not just financial assistance, it is recognition of the struggles and resilience of people who deserve support and respect. For September 2025, the disability grant will be paid on Tuesday, 2 September 2025. This is the day right after the old age grant, ensuring that people living with disabilities do not wait long into the month. This is fair, it is thoughtful, and it is part of the commitment to put the most vulnerable first. Can you see the pattern? The payments are rolled out carefully, step by step, so that there is order, dignity, and safety in the system. Old age grants first, disability grants second. But what about the families who rely on the child support grant? For so many parents, grandparents, and guardians, this money is what keeps children fed, clothed, and in school. It might be a small amount, but it makes a big difference. And in September 2025, the child support grant will be paid from Wednesday, 3 September 2025. Just one day after the disability grant, families will be able to collect their money and use it for the little ones, whether that means school uniforms, shoes, lunchboxes, or just putting food on the table. These are the confirmed dates, and now you know exactly when you can expect your money in September 2025. But our video does not end here, my friends. Because knowing the dates is one thing. Understanding how to prepare, how to collect your money safely, and how to avoid common problems is just as important. In the next part of this video, I am going to guide you through some important reminders about collection methods, SASSA cards, bank payments, and how to avoid scams. Because yes, every month, unfortunately, there are people who try to trick the vulnerable and steal from those who already have so little. And I want to make sure you are protected. So stay with me, because the next section is all about making sure that when you get your money, you get it safely, easily, and without stress. My dear family, we have now reached the end of this very important update, and I hope you feel more at peace and more prepared for the month ahead. I know that for many of you, these SASSA payments are not just dates, they are survival. They are what put food on the table, what pays for school shoes, what keeps the lights on, and what brings dignity to those who deserve it most. That is why I take the time to explain everything slowly, clearly, and with care. Because you deserve to be respected and informed. But beyond the dates, my friends, remember this: take care when you collect your money. Do not trust strangers who offer to help you with your SASSA card. Do not give your PIN number to anyone, not even family members you do not fully trust. If you can, try to use ATMs or direct deposits to your bank account, because this is often safer than standing in long queues. And if you must go to a pay point, go with a trusted friend or family member if possible. Your safety matters just as much as the payment itself. I also want to remind you, SASSA has been working hard to improve services, reduce scams, and make sure that your grants reach you on time. Sometimes, yes, there are delays or system problems. But never lose hope, and never let anyone take advantage of you. If you ever feel uncertain, always contact SASSA directly through their official helpline or office. It is better to be safe and ask questions than to lose what you have worked so hard to secure. Now, before we say goodbye, I want to speak to you from the heart. Life is not easy right now. Prices are high, jobs are scarce, and many of our people are struggling. But these grants are proof that you are not forgotten. They are proof that every elder, every person with a disability, and every child still has a place in this country's heart. You matter. Your life matters. And your dignity matters. That is why I'm here, sharing this with you, making sure that no one is left in the dark. If you found this video helpful, my friends, please do me one small favor. Click the subscribe button right now, and join this family of people who support and care for each other. By subscribing, you will never miss another important SASSA update, and you will always know the truth before anyone else. Also, if you can, give this video a like and share it with someone you love, maybe your neighbor, your family, or a friend who also depends on SASSA.